Hey peeps, welcome to King Supper. It's me again, Nonseni. Today we're gonna be making pumpkin and sweet potato soup. This is a great recipe for this time of the year. There's a little bit of flu going around, people are feeling funny, and it's a great anti-inflammatory. It's got stuff like garlic, turmeric, ginger in it, and it's also very tasty. So guys, come along with me, let's make this thing. Let's make it. As I started mentioning some of the ingredients earlier, come with me, let me show you the above ingredients that goes in this soup. Yeah, we have pumpkin, sweet potato you don't have to put it. I just added potato just for more gelatin. We have leeks and shallots diced here. We have garlic and ginger, as I mentioned earlier. Here are the seasonings. We have some turmeric, some curry leaf. We have some Madras powder, which is a curry powder, a cayenne pepper, and all pepper seasoning. My secret ingredient, which is honey. It goes in lots of stuff that I cook. So guys, this is straightforward. There's a twist in how I make my soup. The twist is usually we boil this stuff. I don't start boiling them. I roast them first. If you roast them, the taste of the sweet potato, the sweetness of the sweet potato and the pumpkin, the richness stays in. Then after you could add it into the water. So it's straightforward, guys. As I said, you add your pumpkin, you add your sweet potato, and you add your potato and add a bit of garlic. Yeah, at this moment. Use a good amount of olive oil because you don't want, I want this to cook in just about 10 minutes. Add some black pepper and a bit of all-purpose seasoning. And you tassel like this with your hand. If you fancy, you could use something to mix it. Take this and you put it in the oven for 10 minutes, made on 200 degrees. Yes. And I'm gonna put it in there for 10 minutes. Guys, this is the second step, where you find the shallots. Yeah, so add your olive oil and you first add your ginger and garlic. I didn't dice them in small because I'm gonna blend them towards the end. So yeah, you add that, you will hear that beautiful sound. And we love that sound. Yeah, and you add your leeks and shallots. Guys, we do the usual, as we all know. We fry until it gets soft, sweet. Then hopefully at that time the pumpkin will have spent 10 minutes in the oven, and I will add that on here. This will take about, I'll put the fire down to 7. This should take about 5 to 10 minutes, between 5 to 10 minutes. I'll catch you back soon. Yes, guys, let's come and do this. Yeah, this is what I was talking about when it starts getting brown. This is actually, I'll wait a little bit on. Yeah, you can see inside here, the bottom is a bit brown. Yeah, you can see it, right? This is when you add your seasoning. So we have, as I said, always create a middle, guys. Create your middle. For your seasonings to fry, you add the turmeric, you add the Madras. I've already added loads of ginger, which is gonna give it some heat. So I think I'm gonna add just half of this cayenne pepper because I don't want it also too hot. You know, there's a lot of spices already. And add half of the all-purpose seasoning, and then you leave that in the middle as I usually do. And at this point, you could add a little bit of olive oil just to fry the seasoning. When you finish cooking it, the fragrances are completely different when you fry it compared to when you don't fry it. Yeah, so always do that. Yeah, as you see, it's getting brown. Yeah, this is when now I will stir the whole thing and add my roasted stuff. The pumpkin and the sweet potato actually took longer than I thought. I said to you guys to roast it for 10 minutes. Maybe go for 15 or 20 minutes. Mine took about 15 minutes. So yeah, it's time to get it out now. Ooh, yes. It's even created a bit of brown in it. So guys, this is your pumpkin. Look at it, it's all roasted. All the sweets are inside of it. Everything is nice and caramelized. So this is when you add the mix onto your spices and your onion that have softened. Look at this, guys. Oh. Roast your pumpkin until they are roasted and cooked completely. Yeah. And this is what you should have. Yeah. Rush it out. Oh, guys, you should be here to smell this. It smells amazing. Whew. Those spices. Try this at home. It's so nice. Bring the camera close and let them see the richness of this. This is what your soup is gonna be. And then, obviously, you add your water content. That's entirely up to you. I like my soup to be not too thick, but I also don't like it too watery. So I think at this point, this water will be what I need. You could always add more. Guys, you could see the roasted thing in it. The pumpkin has the, has that sun roasted. So every juice, every sweetness, they get concentrated basically. That's the term I was looking for. Yeah, you got this concentrated version of the usual pumpkin soup. This is what that's what it's gonna give to you. Well, before you close it, you always taste your food. See if you have to add anything else. Obviously, there's 3 things I'm gonna add. Oh yes, it needs a lot adding. Yeah, so I'm gonna add the rest of the all-purpose seasoning. Yeah, I'm gonna add the cayenne pepper as well. So that's done. The Himalaya salt, the pink salt, is better for you. Yeah, you add an amount like this. Oh shit. Let me taste it before I close that. Perfect. Nothing more. Honey. Don't feel like a pumpkin is already sweet while we're adding honey. It just makes everything better. Add a little bit of honey. Nobody will know. It will just amplify the sweetness and the richness of your soup. Add a tablespoon or a teaspoon, is up to you. I'm adding a tablespoon. And taste it. If it's not enough, if you want to add more sweetness, feel free to add it. So I will try this again. Yeah, I think I got what I want. That's perfect. Because the pumpkin is already cooked. The soup is they all been roasted already, so they're literally cooked. So you could leave this if you want for 5 minutes, just to let it all bubble together. Then you do the blending. It's that simple, because the time was spent in the oven. That 15 minutes, if you left it in the fire to boil it, it would have taken you 15 minutes. But you roasted it, which is a lot more better. It gives more flavors. So yeah, I'm gonna close that in for about 5 minutes, and then that's it. We're gonna blend it, and I'm gonna show you guys the final product. Yeah, catch you back soon, very soon. Guys, everything is done already. This is where the magic happens. This is the blending part. So I'm gonna do something before. Yeah, everything is boiled. I've let it cool down, because you are blending it. Let it cool down for like 2-3 minutes or 5 minutes, just to get that heat off it, because you're gonna blend it. You don't want to blow your machine up, obviously. Yes. So I'm gonna add parsley. The reason why I'm adding it now, because I want it to have that fresh smell of parsley, but the stew obviously is still hot. So add an amount like this or more. I like my parsley. So yeah, so you add that, and then I'm gonna start filling my blender. Yeah, and add some juice, some soup juice there. So you blend it. That's the first batch. Obviously it's thick, but I've got more juice there. So don't worry, all that juice will be added. And then I could see a bit of greens, the parsley that I added. It's got those fresh greens there. It's just amazing. Yeah, and the flavors are just to die for. This is the final bit. I showed you guys the first. Batch that I blended. Yeah, as you can see, I'm gonna add that in the pot. Add that in the pot. And you got a second batch here. Yeah. And you put it back into that beautiful juice with so much spices. You should be in the house here to smell this amazingness. It's so good. Yeah. Guys, this is your pumpkin soup. Yeah. It's healthy. Yet it is rich. Yeah. And let me take the first taste here, and I know this is gonna taste amazing. I wish you guys were here to try try some of this, or just make it at home. Guys, let me know if you taste your food this way when you're cooking. This is how we do in Africa. This is what this is how I saw my mom doing. I saw my grandma doing. I think it's better to do it that way than going straight to your mouth. Right? Just let me know. You know, you can comment it. Yeah. You could blow it up a little bit. Ooh, the spices, the ginger, it's got a little heat, and I didn't put too much of it. I didn't put too much pepper, so everything is just balanced and nice. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna show you guys what I'm serving it. This is our pumpkin soup. Yeah. Yes, guys, this is the eating part. Soup in here, and before I serve it, I'm gonna cut some parsley. This is small dices. You know, if you feel like it's chunky, you could drop it on chunky. You know, you could put it on chunky. But I like to dice mine for the texture. Yeah. And take parsley, put it up, and guys, we're gonna be tasting it in a minute. Yes. Hello. Hello, mister. Guys, this is the most important part. Yeah, you take your time, you cook your food for this moment. It's time to taste this beast. Enjoy, babe.
Thank you. That's really nice, actually. That's really good. It's really creamy.
Yeah, I didn't put no cream in it. It's that when you roast, guys, when you roast your pumpkin and your sweet potato and your potato, before you boil it, you don't need no cream, you don't need nothing like that. And the taste is so rich.
Spicy too.
Hey, that's the ginger.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Ginger spice is like...
Yeah, I put ginger. I put a bit of cayenne pepper, not no yellow, but it's mainly ginger.
It's kind of like chili.
Yeah, I put a bit of chili, but that, I think this is ginger. You can feel it going through you.
Like a medicine.
Yeah, it burns you through. It's good for the tummy.
Deliciousness.
Okay.
I love it. I should
Yeah.
like genuinely really like this. Not genuinely all the other times too, but
This is nice.
this is really good.
Yeah, it's because I roasted it. I believe that. Ooh.
This is very pleasant.
You know, this is a channel that I'm doing to share how I do at home, how we cook all this delicious food at home. Instead of keeping it to me and my partner, we both thought, you know what, let's do a YouTube video. It feels good to share, it really does. And try this soup. It's, like I said, it's a pumpkin and sweet potato soup. Try and let me know. It's incredible. Don't forget to subscribe, please. Yeah, press the notification button so it will let you know about the videos. Thank you guys. Thank you very much for following and for trying this, and try to make it, please.